Hey guys, Trinity here. How you all doing tonight? Blessings to you all. Thank you for watching. You're only going to see my face for a few minutes here in my messy background because I am going to turn the camera down in a minute. So, let me just explain why I'm doing the video. Okay. So, I received December 3rd the Light Seers Tarot Mass Market Edition. Now, I wanted the original, but I missed the Kickstarter campaign, okay? So, I wound up getting the hayhouse Mass Market Edition of the Light Seers Tarot, which I think is beautiful. But what we're going to talk about today is a little bit about the packaging and how I felt about the packaging. And I'm not a complainer, and I'm not coming on here to complain neither. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that and give you a tip on edging the deck, because I edged mine and I wanted to show you what I did. So without further ado, I am going to turn the camera down so you guys are just looking at, sorry about that guys, the table. My crystals around. Okay, so I am not a complainer, as I said. I saw this this deck, excuse me, on a couple people's walkthroughs a few months ago. I've been seeing it like for a while now on YouTube, different reviews, and I thought it was an awesome deck. So I really liked it. I liked the green gilding. I liked all the cards. I thought they were fantastic. So I said, you know what? This is one of the prettiest decks I have ever seen. I ordered it, pre-ordered it. It came in on the 3rd. I love the look of the box. I've seen the original boxes. Those are very beautiful too. But I love the look of the box by hayhouse. I love how they cut out the finger parts here so you can grab it with your thumb and index and easily lift. I like that a lot. I like the durability of the box. It's pretty sturdy, okay? But one thing I did not like, I don't know if you can see that, I had a little bit of damage. There, you can see it there, on the corner of my box, there and there. I really don't care about that. I reuse these boxes for candles, tea lights, different things that I'm going to use, okay? Even labels for my herbs and stuff. So if the box is damaged, it's not going to hurt it. It wouldn't kill me to have to throw away a box if I had to. Some of my tarot decks I store in boxes, some in bags. Anyway, first things first. I didn't like that when I opened up the box, and like I said, I'm not a complainer. Usually, I'll just deal with stuff. Some of the cards, I was seeing people's reviews, and it made me look at mine a little bit closer. But some of the cards, let me see if I can get it for you into the camera so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Let me see. I just saw it on this card. My lighting isn't that great right here. Okay, there's one. There's like dents in the cards going down like this, like the machine did something when it cut it. And I noticed on the edges, which you can't see anymore because I edged my deck, there was like divots and kind of a little bit dents. And when you go to shuffle it, it's they do stick together a little bit, but I like thinner cardstock. I heard people comparing this to the original, and the original was a bit thicker. I'm not into thicker cardstock. It's kind of harder to work with. You got to really break it in. Where these thinner ones, I really like. I enjoy shuffling them. But it was just like, I noticed, like, when I did this to it, you know, like I seen the machine lines, and then I seen the line that obviously went across here and left a dent in quite a few of my cards, some worse than others. But I wasn't going to send it back over that because so many people had complained that I'm pretty sure that most of the mass market ones, versions of this, are like that. So everybody loved the green gilding on these, and I was one of those people that loved the green gilding because it goes with the design. I chose, however, I'm going to hold it up to the box in a minute, to go with, I felt like the colors more on the deck were more of an aqua. Let me see if I can find some. Here we go, the High Priestess. I felt that this was more of an aqua, and I liked the aqua color on the box. So I kept saying, you know what? I have an aqua stamp pad, and what I did was I edged it in this aqua color to match the box. So since I don't have the Kickstarter version, because I missed the campaign, as I said, I don't have that to compare it to. But if you're trying to decide what color to do, and you don't like the green that they did, or you like the green but you can't find the marker, they have aqua colored stamp pads at, I think I got that one at Michael's. But anyway, so I like the aqua color on it. I think it looks really good. I love these cards, though. One other thing, I'm going to tell you something, because I heard somebody saying that they edged their light seers, or they started to, and they got upset because, you know, when you hit those rivets in the cards, or there was a lip or something and it screwed her up. So when I edge my cards, I run them along the stamp pad one at a time. I try to do it very lightly, but sometimes if you go too light, it doesn't absorb the color, and then you got to do the whole friggin' thing again, like I did. But anyway, make a long story short, so when I edge the cards, I take like a Pampers sensitive wipey, ones that are alcohol-free, hypoallergenic, because I don't want to damage my cards. I get it on the end of my fingernail, and I go all the way around the inside of the card, and I flip it over, and I go all the way around the outside. Now, I do not press hard. I do it very, very lightly, and it takes the color off. Now, the stamp pads I use are, I'm going to show you one in a minute. I believe they're like watercolor or something. They stain really good, so once they go on, they're not coming off no matter how much you shuffle. However, if you get it on the card, even if it dries, you can still get it off with the wipey without damaging your card. Wipies are very damp. They're not soaked. And as long as you don't press and drag along your cards with it, you'll be okay. You just want to, even if you put it on the end of a Q-tip, go like this, fast. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Done. You can dry it off with a tissue, or you can lay it on the table and let it air dry. And it will, this is like a semi-gloss kind of material. I think it's like standard cardstock or finish, whatever they call it. But I really think it came out pretty damn close to the color, right? And it's nice. So I thought I would give you a little tip on, if you do decide, I'm so sorry, to get the deck and you want to try a different color to edge it in. And I'll show you the stamp pad. Okay. Real quick, guys. It's called Studio G. This is the stamp pad I used, okay? Putting it up as close as I can. And it's acid-free. It doesn't even say, like, if it's like a water product. Anyway, it wipes off really easy, and most stamp pads do. Permanent markers, I've seen it work with that if it's still wet. Okay, if the permanent marker is still wet on your card, I've seen it take it off. But once it dries on your card, you do not want to take a wipey and keep rubbing at it, because then you'll screw up your cards. Then it will take color out of it. Sorry, and everything else. But yeah, so that's that. But anyway, other than that, I really, really love this deck. It has so much energy in it. It kind of reminds me of, I don't want to say what it reminds me of. It is very energetic, and I love it. And the instant I saw it online, I knew it was a deck I was going to wind up owning. And I just fell in love with it. So anyway, guys, I think it's a great deck. If you don't have it, I do recommend it. But you will have to get the mass market edition unless you do some kind of crazy trade with somebody. And like I said, you may notice some marks on your cards, or you can't really see it now because I edged mine, but you could see like bar lines on the white part, and it was driving me nuts. And I don't edge all my decks, by the way. This is only the 5th one I've edged. So, and I have like 60 decks. So, I mean, I'm not a big edger, but I loved the green on the other one, and I thought I would do turquoise instead. But anyway, guys, you have a good night. I do like the cardstock on this, as I said, though. I like it thinner. I like that it's thinner. I don't have anything to compare it to as far as the first version goes. But I do definitely like the cardstock on this. Okay, guys, if you like my video, like and subscribe. I hope you like the tip. Just be careful, please, if you use a wipey. That's just what I do. I'm not telling you to do it. And if you decide to do it, be very gentle and don't press, because I don't want you to ruin your cards and you're going to get mad at me for even the suggestion. All right, guys, you have a good night. Thank you for watching.